Hey, thank you for coming to my channel. I'm Kei from the Galactic Federation Lightworker School, a psychic psychologist and master Reiki teacher. Today, I would like to introduce you to Reiki practitioner course, stage 1 and 2. And if you're interested in, please listen to the end. So as you may be aware of, this is the Wusui Reiki teacher called Mr. Wusui. Then he was enlightened over 100 years ago in Japan, and he started Reiki and he started teaching Reiki for people to heal. Then it was exported to like internationally. So it's now known as Reiki, and so many people heard about what Reiki is about. But there are two types of Reiki, and I'm introducing you today to the original Wusui Reiki lineage. That's not modified, that's not changed, that was handed down from teacher Wusui as it is. This is the one I teach to people and heal other people. But most of the Reiki, more than 90% of the Reiki, it is the Western Reiki. Unfortunately, it's changed, it's modified, it's shortened. Sometimes there is no attunement, sometimes there is no connection with the Wusui Reiki. Sometimes some people offer only in 20 minutes, half an hour. Only they say, they give you attunement, and then, people can become a Reiki practitioner. And some other people, they do online Reiki, but usually, the Reiki's attunement can be only done in-person session. So it cannot be done, online, and it's not, the thing like you can learn and you can acquire, you can obtain, because it's, the connection, it's the energetic, rituals which you need to receive. So Reiki is a hands-on healing, and it works for your mental, physical, and energetic fields well. If you learn, properly, then you will also learn the ancient, powerful protection techniques from me. If you learn from me, because you need to learn how to protect yourself and how to protect your client. But most of the time, people don't know how to protect themselves and how to protect the space. So the original Wusui Reiki, and if you learn, from our school, it's more effective and it's safer because you are protected and your clients are also protected. Then some of the testimonials I would like to share from my clients. So one guy, he was dying in a hospital, and his wife contacted me. She wanted him to have a remote Reiki session. I was in London and he was in Japan. So she booked 7 sessions, remote sessions for him. And I sent a remote Reiki session for him, 1 hour each. And every single time he received, he couldn't speak, he couldn't stand up, he couldn't get out of the bed, but he was changing. He could speak, he could get out of the bed, he could go to the toilet, he could walk around, he could eat, and he could speak. Then the doctor was like really surprised, because they said he could die anytime soon. So he was alive for another 10 days, and then he could talk anything he needed to talk with his wife. And after 10 days, he said, I'm okay now. I could talk with you. I wanted to speak with you. I told you anything I needed to, to you. So I can die anytime. So that, thank you for, giving me Reiki session. Then after, I stopped 7 sessions. I didn't know, at that time, after 7 sessions, what happened. She didn't, contact me, for some time. So I didn't know she needed to have some time to speak. But after that, he died after, a couple of days. So that was the, amazing experience I had with this guy. And another case was, female client. She ex she experienced unexplained stabbing pain in her stomach. So she went to see doctors and went to, she also had, all sorts of tests and blood tests and everything, but doctors couldn't find anything. Then the stabbing pain was like really getting severe after 2 months. Then she, booked my session. Then that was my, the first case ever. And I needed to be honest, with her. And I said to her, I will, do my best, but I'm not going to be able to guarantee whether the pain will be gone or not. And she said, that's okay. So I did whatever I could do, the higher dimension was, telling me to do. And surprisingly, after 1 session, her stabbing pain was gone. And I was a little bit skeptical. So I was asking her to come in to see me for another 2 sessions, just as a follow-up session. But at the second session, her, stabbing pain didn't come back, and then she was fine. Then at the last session, again, the stabbing pain was gone, completely gone. So, in the end, she was okay after 1 session. Then another case was, one girl's, very young lady. She was suffering from, bit of a spirit attachment defect. And then her father was asking me to do a Reiki session for her. Then again, that was the remote session, but every single time she received it, her mental and emotional condition was stable. So that was again another, effective remote Reiki session. Then one company's executive, he was running his company. He loved receiving Reiki session because every single time he received a Reiki session from me, his business troubles got resolved. So he was very happy about that. So that's my experience with my clients. And my practitioners, my students who received Reiki training from me, my school, they also had fantastic experiences. So one of them, she had a chocolate cyst, but the cyst was gone, disappeared. And her doctor was like so, surprised because he said cyst doesn't disappear usually without, having an operation. So, she was convinced. She was applying Reiki, on her. So that was a good, experience. And another one was she received, feedback from her client. Her client felt, very warm sensation, similar to a hot heater when she received Reiki from my student. So these are, very much, like partial, testimonials and not everything. But as you can see, Reiki, proper Reiki is very effective, and it can, work on emotional and mental state to make them better. Then, if you are interested in, learning Reiki, you can book level 1 for self-healing for yourself, and you can book this anytime you want. And yeah, in Moorgate, at Moorgate or Bank or Farringdon, you can receive this one face to face. Then if you're interested in, you can book another level 2. It's a Reiki practitioner level, and then when you finish all the training, you can receive a certificate. Then you can start practicing Reiki and start healing yourself and other people, your family members. And these Reiki experiences would help you because you don't have to book a healing Reiki session with me anymore, and you can heal yourself and others anytime, anywhere. So for more information, you can come to my website, uk.gfls.co.uk, and there is a training menu. If you click on that, you can find Wesley Reiki Practitioners Training. Then, if you like, you can book, the level 1 and 2. Then, if you want to experience Reiki first and foremost, again, you can come to my website, and then there is a healing menu, and you can find Reiki. Then it's very soothing, and lots of my clients, even if they don't, if they didn't receive Reiki before, many of them felt some kind of sensation. Sometimes it's like, warm feeling, or, getting lighter, or headache is gone, or the pain is gone. And yeah, it depends. There is an individual difference. Okay. So if you have any comments, you can post your comments below, or subscribe to my channel and like my video if you like. Then thank you for listening and have a good day.